This morning, I met a really lively couple. You know, transgender people have such a hard time finding a partner to marry, and today's couple had gotten through those issues. So it was a pleasure for me to help them work out the other obstacles that brought them into my court.
Divorce court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Terry Pearson and Danny Langston. The two of you are here to do one of my favorite things, which is a before your vows. You two are engaged, and you have a wedding date set. There's some stuff going on, and you want to get it cleared up. I've got your compatibility test. You've taken that. I've also got a copy of your license with permission to tear it up should I believe that your union is ill-advised. So we're going to get started. I'm going to start with you, Ms. Pearson. Why don't you tell me what your concerns are with Mr. Langston?
Well, I love Danny. He's just not a good provider.
When you say he's not a good provider for 9 years, has he ever had a job, or he just can't keep a job?
No, he will work. Danny, and he can keep a job if he wanted to keep a job. Danny will quit a job because he has a chest pain on that day. Like Monday, he'll go to work. He'll have a chest pain. Everyone knows chest pains can last 30 minutes, an hour, but you keep working through it. He'll quit over that chest pain.
What, do you have a heart condition, Mr. Langston?
No, I just have, like, poor health, you know.
You poor health.
Yeah.
Have you been diagnosed with something?
No, I just have, like, asthma.
I got it. That's the problem. I
Yeah.
pay everything. I've been paying everything since we've been together. So if he quit a job, you know, we still have rent, car payment, and utilities.
If I have a job, then you have an issue about my hours or whatever, and like, why am I here?
Because you would like to work third shift sometimes.
Now let's not argue. Let's not argue. Let's not argue.
I just don't think he should work third shift because it ain't my job to sleep alone when I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, you just have
So not only does he need to keep a job, he needs to keep the right job with the right hours.
He can have any job he wants, long as he work first or second shift. I don't like third shift because that's like being single.
No job, no let your schedule. So if it don't work for her schedule, well, it don't work.
Okay, well, what about the job you just had?
Miss Pearson, you're not going to talk. You can talk yourself out of a marriage.
Okay.
More than you can talk yourself into a marriage. Okay. You say that Ms. Pearson doesn't trust you.
No, you don't trust me. You just seen the 5 seconds that you just said I have to work a certain way of hours.
Because he had a baby on me.
Miss Pearson,
okay.
I will get to you.
You can't trust people.
Miss Pearson, Miss Pearson,
okay.
Please. What kind of things does she do that makes you believe she doesn't trust you?
She always have to know exactly where I'm at every moment of the day. Like, I could be at work, but you're not at work. Just take some pictures, let me know you're at work.
Because he had a baby on me.
It's not
okay,
that.
now, Miss Pearson, since you want to tell that story, let's tell the story about the baby. Tell me what he did when he cheated on you. What was going on?
We broke up because we met a long time ago. Like in 2008, we broke up for a minute because I went to go see his ex-girlfriend. We was broke up a short time. You know how that go. You get back together.
Right.
Next thing I know, on social media, I find out she's pregnant. And they had a girl. They didn't even have a son.
I mean, I'm not God.
Now, Mr. Langston, do you understand that when you actually have an ongoing relationship with another woman while you're with the woman that you're with, that she is going to be suspicious as the relationship goes on because you've proven that you will cheat?
I mean, that was the beginning of our relationship. We both trying to figure out each other and stuff, and
so you're saying it wasn't so much of a cheat, it was a bumpy transition. You were leaving this woman to get this woman.
No, he introduced me and a lady, told me that was his sister. I'm a hairstylist and makeup. I work 2 jobs and I do dispatch. He told me that was his sister. I charged to do hair and makeup.
Right.
I did her hair and makeup for free because I'm thinking that's his sister. So I hooked her up. Come to find out, months later after
Mr. Langston, that's just so tacky, tired.
And I have him.
That's the beginning of me.
He asked me, what am I going to do? Because I used to have a closet full of purses. He's like, what you going to do with all your old purses? And I'm like, nothing. I'm just going to keep them. Or my mom and them come up here and get them. He wanted them to give to her.
Oh, Mr.
And I fed him, and he told me that's his sister, and I was going to pick them up for lunch on my lunch break and taking them through drive-thrus, buying food for him and his sister. And then the girl told me.
I had money. I don't know why.
No, he didn't. He didn't even have a job.
Yes, I did.
His uncle was sending him $100 a month.
So you were continuously doing things for her, not knowing
her, putting her in my chair. Because I make easy money,
Ms.
you
Pearson,
can't.
Ms. Pearson, let me ask you this. You seem like a very strong, independent
Well, I am.
woman.
I'm a
Why
transgender,
did
first and foremost. And now I'm 33, and I have to do everything on my own. It makes you strong.
being such a strong, independent woman, why in the world would you keep a dude who did something like that to you? I would be so
I broke up
insulted
with
I
Danny.
kicked him a
Danny wouldn't leave me alone. That's the thing. People think I left. Danny would text, call, email, text, and love you, good morning, come see me, please, please. I'm like, that's not for us. We
Now I'm
broke up.
begging now. This is
He
just
didn't beg.
ridiculous.
He wanted me. We broke up for 10 months.
And I
the
got you, so you know what's the. You know,
Well, he did
problem,
get me.
So I ain't saying.
But that don't mean he gonna keep me. That's why I'm here to see if I still want to get
Mr.
married.
Langston, did you ever have any, you know, she told a story very quickly because about her being transgender. Did you ever have any difficulty dealing with that, or did you accept her for who she was
that's
from
what
the
I
I'm
very
a
did.
full
beginning?
body operation,
Ms.
so he don't
Pearson,
care.
please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness! You just got, it's early.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean-
You know,
I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot you with a tranquilizer gun. Did you ever have any difficulty accepting that, or were you comfortable
Yeah,
with
I was
that?
comfortable. I mean, I wasn't looking at the outer. I was looking at the inner. And so I was like, you know, that's where I want to be with. So.
Have you, and this has nothing to do with nothing, but have you had difficulties finding men who
No.
were comfortable with?
I'm sorry. They like me. Men has always liked me a lot, and he see that when we're together, we go out. Men try to talk to me in front of him.
I get that,
Okay.
but that wasn't the question
I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna ask. The only way you're gonna know what I'm gonna
To
ask
let
is
you
until
finish.
you
Okay.
let me ask it. You know, have you had trouble finding men who can accept you fully for who you are?
Not at all.
Not at all. So,
No.
so people haven't been prejudiced about it. They haven't been.
Nope. He lies. That's something we not talking about.
Does he still lie?
Yes.
Give me some more recent lies that he's told you.
I want to hear this.
Are people around you tearing your relationship apart? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Now, Ms. Pearson, I'm going to have a conversation with Mr. Langston.
Okay.
Just him and
Finally.
me.
Okay.
And whatever ideas or commentary, editorial, whatever might be happening over there, you keep it to yourself
Gotcha.
till I turn and look at you, okay?
Gotcha.
All righty. I don't want to have to send Joe over there. Or,
Okay.
you know, it just... So you say that Ms. Pearson argues too much. Tell me what kind of things she picks arguments about.
Everything. Like, other day, we got into it because I looked a certain way. So that we had to argue for that.
What was wrong with the way you looked according to her?
I mean, if I don't do it a certain way she wants, like, I'm supposed to be happy like a bunny or whatever, and if I'm not that, then she has a problem with it.
Happy like a bunny. Now,
Yeah,
we went
happy
from
like a
clothes to happy like a bunny. I'm a little confused. You had on an outfit she didn't like.
No.
No,
I
it-
bought him something. He wasn't happy.
No, it's not that. It's just you want me to be a certain way. Like if I have my own situation, like want to talk or say what's on my mind.
When
it's
do
an
you talk?
argument.
Ms. Pearson?
I do talk.
Well, I know why he doesn't talk.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay.
talk because he doesn't get a chance.
Okay.
One more comment from you, out of
Okay.
order. You're in that chair. Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Langston, I kind of get it. I do kind of get it. Let me try to put it into words, and you can co-sign on it if you want to. She knows what you ought to do, how you ought to dress. She wants to control everything. Should be just the way she likes it. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, you have a big check mark on that because it's very stressful because I have to let go. If I have to go to work a certain way and have to be there at certain hours or whatever.
And then you have to take a picture of yourself at work to send to her to make sure that
that's
she's
just
there.
Part of the thing. Like if I get off at 6 o'clock, I still have to be out the door at 6 o'clock. Not 6:03, not
6:02,
6:05,
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. But that ain't how it works. You know,
I
you
got
gotta
it. I
finish
got
the
it.
work.
Ms. Pearson, let me ask you a
Yes.
question. And let me get the whole question out before you say
Okay,
something.
go ahead.
Do you think that I get it that he cheated in a most horrendous way. I personally would have bounced and stayed gone, but
Right.
you know, you decided to take him back.
Right.
Once you decided to take him back, have you put him on such a short leash that neither one of you can enjoy your relationship?
No. And the picture thing, that's happened a couple of times. Now he wants to capitalize on it like it's every single,
One time is bizarre.
maybe 3 times.
Not
Because
even
he
3
lies.
times.
That's something we not talking about.
Does he still lie?
Yes.
Give me some more recent lies that he's told you.
I want to hear this.
Paying bills.
Tell me about that.
I paid the light bill. I get up in the morning to get ready for work, the power go off. I throw a fit, cuss him out because he had the money to pay the bill. He didn't pay it, but he told me he paid it. That's a problem. I can't get dressed in the dark.
Did she give you money for the light bill? You didn't pay it?
No.
He
What
had the
happened?
debit card.
What happened?
I went to work and I had to have the money on me, and I can't just leave work and, you know, go pay a bill.
Now, Mr. Langston.
He wasn't
really,
working
No, hang, no,
at the time.
I'm gonna tell him
Okay.
he's silly from over here. Don't worry about it. Mr. Langston, I've had jobs and kids and bills. They give you a certain amount of time to pay that bill. Just because you didn't have it that one day, you know, you take care of your business.
Yeah,
You don't just say, well, I was at work, I couldn't pay the bill. It's a minute before they turn them lights off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a bad one. Now, we've been talking about a lot of negativity. And it seems that there's nothing but negativity. So now I want to switch gears a little bit and find out why you two are trying to fight through the negativity to get to November, whatever it is, so you can get married.
She's strong, she's compassionate, she's loyal, she gets on my nerves. Yeah, that's good.
That's it?
That is the worst
That is the
90-second
worst, 'cause he say
sales
more than
job
that at home.
I have ever heard. If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. And I want to ask both of you, I always ask my Before Your Vows couples to give a 90-second sales job about why the individual that you're here with is the person for you. But before I do that, I'm going to ask you one more question, Ms. Pearson.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to like nothing about him. You even put down here that the brother is funky, that he doesn't smell good, his hygiene is bad, so he's not working, he smells bad, he lies to you. So I really, really want you to tell me 90 seconds of why you would want to bring that kind of dissatisfaction into happily ever after. How you think it's going to turn into happily ever after?
Nobody ever loved me like that before. He loved me a lot. Do everything for me. He don't hide me. He an open book with me. When I want to leave him alone, he won't let it go. You know, he want his girl
He keeps
back.
pursuing you.
So I ain't never had that before, and I do love him a lot. You know, we have a good life.
So it's the strength and consistency of his
I just
love
want him to provide
and
for me.
security.
Yeah.
And your main issue is
I'm cool with him stinking sometimes.
Oh, now,
I wash our
sometimes.
covers like a lot, like sometimes every other day. I'm cool with that because at first I had a problem with it, but I'm cool with that.
You've gotten over that.
I'm cool with that. I just want him to help me more. He helped, but it's not, you can't see it. You know how you got rent?
This is crazy.
He'll give me $100 on it when I rent $700 and something.
Right.
So he helped, but it's just not
It's not. Yeah, that's not.
He don't stink. He just gotta.
Well, you said he doesn't shower or brush his teeth.
He missed days, and you can smell it. No, but he cool though. I mean, all I gotta do is say go wash, and he'll do it.
Ms. Pearson, you talk a lot, but I like you.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm going to give Mr. Langston an opportunity to do what you did fairly well.
Okay.
Because I really do understand why you love him.
Yeah.
Even though you talked about him, why you told me you loved him, but
Yeah.
I get it. Mr. Langston, give me a 90-second sales job on why Ms. Pearson, above all other women, is the woman for you.
She's strong, she's compassionate, she's loyal. She gets on my nerves. Yeah, that's good.
That's it?
That is the worst
That is the
90-second
because he
sales
say more than
job
that at home.
I have ever heard.
At home, he'll write me a book about how much he loved me, and now he won't even say it here. That's
Now,
kind
Mr.
of weird.
Langston, are you just embarrassed to be out in public professing love, or are you mad today? What's
I think
the problem?
I made him mad.
I'm all right. I mean, I'm good, you know.
Well, let's do this again. Let's do this again. You got about 8 weeks until you're supposed to walk down the aisle with this woman. Tell me why she is the woman for you.
She's loyal,
That's the same thing.
strong, independent, and it's like a magical love, because I don't know how I don't get out of love with her. So, I mean,
You just love her and there's nothing you can do about it.
that's basically what it is.
So maybe we get married in November the 22nd.
That was pretty weak, Ms. Pearson.
Maybe we get married.
What he said was
because
pretty
he
weak.
say so much at home. He write me. He'd rather write his feelings instead of saying,
I'm gonna give you a
My
pass.
name ain't
no,
never
hang
in-
on, Mr. Langston. I'm gonna give you a pass because this just may not be the environment in which it's easy for you to make a profession of love. Okay? I'm gonna give you a pass. In divorce court, couples tell me everything about their relationships. Want to share your experience? Join the conversation on our Twitter page at Divorce Court. On Facebook, check out other fans and their intimate issues. You know everybody has something to say about love. What's on your mind? Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. You are the crankiest engaged couple I have ever seen. You have come, and I've had some cranky engaged people in here. You seem mad at each other. You seem to be, and you don't like nothing about the brother. He smells bad. He don't work. And after all of that, contention, after all of that negativity, you both seem to indicate that you have a love that is so deep and so fulfilling that you can't stay away from one another.
Yep.
Let me suggest this. Marriage is a long haul. It really, really is. And whatever you don't like about the other person, you have to be comfortable with it. Right. You have to be able to, you already named it, but you have to be content with it, because typically things don't get any better than they do right now. So if there are things that he does that you don't like, you have to learn to be content with it and not barking at him about it all of the time, because that kind of marriage doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing battle.
Right.
Secondly, yes, he did cheat on you in a foul, tacky, ratchet kind of way.
Yes, he did.
Ratchet.
But you have to make a decision, Miss Pearson. Either you're going to keep him and trust him or live a miserable life with him.
Right.
So if you got him, go ahead and trust him. Don't make him take a picture of the job. Don't expect him home with this, that, and the other, because you're going to make every day miserable on the off chance that one day down the line, he's going to do something he did 10 years ago. Why live that kind of life?
Right.
You understand what I'm
Right.
saying to you? Mr. Langston, I don't know what to tell you. At all. If you love her and you can't stay with her, marry her, keep her in the house with you, stay calm, brush your teeth. This matter is adjourned.
Thank you.
My favorite piece of marital advice is the one I gave to Terry and Danny, and it's this. You gotta be able to name at least 5 things you don't like about your significant other, and then ask yourself, are you willing to live with it long term? If you would like your case to be heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com.